How's it going, guys? It's Dark Horizon with LemmeCYourTDs. Again, showing you another few attacks from our current war. The war is still going on. Oh, actually, our JC is attacking, cleaning up here. Watch that. I'll probably replay that attack later. But this is our war, current war right now. As you can see, it's kind of a little shaky. We still have a lot of cleanup to do on the bottom, and you know, all of our attacks didn't quite go the way we wanted to go. See, my first, our attacks on these top two guys were 99% 3-star, 79% 1-star. It's not too bad, but it's not also that great. But as you can see, they haven't really been doing well either attacking us. You see a 0-star on my second account. They 0-starred our number 5 guy. They 1-starred our number 8. So they're not really attacking much better. Actually they're not attacking better than us at all. So this war is still anybody's war. I mean, anything can happen, but at the present moment, we look to be winning. So let's get into it. I'm gonna share one Town Hall 8 attack. The reason I'm gonna share this attack is because this is like one ROM's consistency. He's consistent, almost consistent 3-star attacker, and I like the way he attacks. It always puts me on edge. It's always up in the air, but I really like the way he attacks. He does a really good job at attacking. So I'm going to share his video first. So he's going to go wipe this base, and he does a really good job at go wiping this base. And I think it was a really good attack. And you see he opens up the core. I mean, I'm pretty sure he could have definitely quaked straight to the center of the core. But I don't know, it's just this is normally the way he attacks. He starts dropping his wizards first, drops his golems, and then the tank, brings his wall breakers, takes out the clan castle. Still has the dragon out, but that's gonna drop here shortly. He drops his P.E.K.K.A.s, and then he drops his king, and basically they're just gonna go through his base. And he always does this. He does it with a rage and a haste. That's like his thing. EQs, rage, haste, poison. And every time he does it, he does a great attack. His P.E.K.K.A.s here are gonna take out the king along with the wizards and his king. And he's gonna pop. He popped the king's ability. I don't know, me personally, I probably would have popped it later, but he popped it then. So not too bad. And he's gonna drop a rage right about here. Yep, right here. And this is just gonna basically propel the troops to just take out the rest. And he starts dropping his clan castle wizards because he just knows that his P.E.K.K.A.s and kings is gonna take out the rest of the defenses. And basically, he's gonna drop these defenses here. And one P.E.K.K.A. goes outside. This wizard here helps take out the archer tower. And then he takes out that wizard tower there. And basically it's just this wizard tower left. So everything's cleaning up. All the other troops are just basically clean up all the random stuff around the base. And then they're just going to start slowly working their way over to those last defenses there. Those 2 cannons and wizard towers. And wizard tower. I kind of got worried, I'm not going to lie, watching this attack, because I was just like, how those 2 P.E.K.K.A.s versus, I mean, P.E.K.K.A.s are strong, and they tank a lot, but it's 2 P.E.K.K.A.s versus the wizard tower with splash damage and 2 cannons, and they kind of got stuck on these walls, but they eventually break through, and you can see that his P.E.K.K.A.s are low in health right now. And but then again, they all level 3 P.E.K.K.A.s, so they're just like one-hit defenses, so it's a pretty good attack. And now, as you can see, that's about it. And now the rest of it is clean up. And clean up those last troops, and defenses, and that's it. Or structures, actually. Next, I'm gonna share JC's attack on their number 3 guy. and he went with a Goiwi attack, and I have to say, like, it's a really good attack, and he does a really good job of attacking, just period, as you can see in my previous video. So I'm just going to share one of his attacks. And what I like about the way JC attacks is that he's so patient. With his deployment of his spells and his troops. So you see he drops his 3 golems, and he allows his wizards and stuff to clean up. And he drops 6 wall breakers right behind the golems, so that'll get the golems inside of the base. And then he drops his king and queens traditional, and he spreads out. This is what I like the most. He spreads out his witches pretty much behind where the golems were. And then he had witches in his clan castle. And he drops a heal, and he heals all his troops as they're just like taking out their defenses. And then he drops a raid to help take out the clan castle. And as you can see, like, basically he's just sweeping through the base. It's like a constant sweep. And then right where the troops are about to hit the walls and stuff like that, where they get trapped, he drops a raid just to help them get through the walls and so they can get to the rest of the defenses. And basically he just breaks the wall, and his queen just takes out the surrounding troops while the 2 golems are tanking, and the witches are just murdering troops. It's just very well thought out attack. And as you can see, it's just basically that cannon, that archer tower, and then the other cannon there, and that's all it is. And his witches are going to take out that cannon, and it's just clean up from there. And basically, he's just going to clean up the rest of his base. It's another great 3-star attack. Another attack I'm going to share with you is actually one of my attacks, and this is my cleanup. I cleaned up the number 5 guy, and it's interesting because you can see this guy's base. This is, I don't know, for us, our clan in particular, this is a common base. We've all seen it. We've seen it numerous of times, and we each actually have, like, mainly all the Town Hall 9s have a copy of this base, which kind of sucked for the rest of the guys because we've seen these bases. We know what these bases, we actually made these bases, and we've seen ourselves get 3-star to 2-star with these bases, which is why they're an old base and we don't really use them anymore. So I kind of went into this attack, regardless, somebody attacked it first. So either way, I went into this attack knowing where all the double bombs is, knowing where all the traps and stuff were. So it wasn't too hard, but still. And then of course he has weaker heroes than I do, much weaker heroes. So it wasn't too difficult at all, but still a good attack. I go hold this base, and I'm not really too good as go hold. If you see my previous videos, I've talked about how bad I am at go hold, so it was, I guess, a boost to be able to go hold this base successfully in the way I did. So I talked with the guys about how to attack this base, and this spot was told to me by JC. I didn't even realize that I'd be able to get to the core from that spot, so that was a big help. And basically, I'm gonna drop my golems. They're gonna go in there and tank for my wizards. I'm gonna create my funnel. I drop my queen. My queen's gonna help the wizards take out these surrounding structures. And then I'm gonna drop my king. I literally clan castle came, and right where the clan castle is, I dropped my rage. And that's gonna help me. I triggered a bomb there, as you can see. It's gonna help me take out the clan castle. I didn't even mean to pop my king's ability. I really thought my king's health was going down, but it actually wasn't, so I could have actually saved his ability. And then right where you see those Teslas, those are double bombs, there. And that's why I wanted my golems to go there. So I start trickling my hogs once I get all the attention of the X-Bros. And then basically my hogs are just gonna go in and take out troops. And I save 4 just in case. You know, I dropped a heal there just to help heal them up, because I knew there was a bomb there and I didn't want them to die when they attack the X-Bros. I just threw another heal there just to heal them up so they had enough health to finish off the rest of this base. And I dropped the remaining hogs and all my wizards. and archers just to clean up, and I just dropped my wall breakers just to troll. And that's basically it. All the defensive structures are gone, so it's just clean up now. As you can see, I still have my queen almost nearly full health, and the king is still alive, and usually my king dies first, so it's a very successful attack. And I guess for the last one, I share my cleanup on number 6 with my second account, my second Town Hall 9 account. And so basically I just go hold this base as well. I'm gonna let you guys see the base first. And it's the same thing. I mean, I kind of knew, but even before, like, we went into before the war started, when we were in prep stage, I knew I would have to clean up this base. It's just usually how it goes. I'm the 6th guy, but I always attack 4. I always attack like either in the top 4 majority of the time because how strong my heroes are and my troops. So I knew eventually though I would have to clean up this base. So I had already like kind of pre-staged how I was gonna attack this base, and as you can see, there's no real space for double bombs except I guess in the center. So, and I wasn't really too worried about it because it's in the center, and that's where my initial golem, wizard, king, and queen push to take out the queen and clan castle. That's where they're gonna go, to the center. That's where I want them to go. So I figured they'd suck up all those double bombs, and I was right. I'm not quite sure if, or remember if I actually even seen any double bombs, but we're gonna get into the attack. So I basically attacked this base from the east, and I EQ'd basically right over where you see the air defense, archer tower, and wizard tower. So let's get into that. You're gonna see me EQ it first. Oh, actually, I draw my golems. I actually tank first. I like to tank first and take as much defensive structure out as possible. And as you can see from that east corner, there's so many structures. So I kind of wanted to take out some of those before I actually drop the EQ. But then basically, I'm just gonna open this entire base. And the cannon's distracted, the wizard towers, all the bows, everything's just distracted on my initial push. And, you know, I was patient. I waited till the clan castle was pulled, and I dropped my rage. And basically, I'm just gonna take out all the clan castle. I dropped the balloons, the wizards. Wait for my king to get down to almost a slither, and I think I popped both my. I don't even remember. Nope, I never got a chance to pop my queen. So I just let my hogs do this damage and basically drop those heals right over the defensive structure. So there's nothing those structures can do. Plus, I still had a max golem and 2 golemites to tank. Sorry, level 4 golem and 2 level 5 golemites to tank. So I had plenty of tanking troop. And then funny thing is I brought that giant just to help tank, and I never even used it. So all the defensive structures are down now, so I'm just going to drop all my cleanup troops just to help out and clean up the base. And that's basically it. I'm just going to continue to go through the rest of the base and clean up all these defenses, all these structures and stuff. For another successful 3-star. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully, we actually pull through and win this war. I mean, I don't see why we shouldn't. I mean, we have people to clean up the 8 and 9, so, and 10. And we only left really 3 stars on the board because the people that's cleaning up these 3 lower bases should 3-star these guys easily. So, I mean, we only left 3 stars on the board. It's not as good. Usually we especially in a 10-man war, we attack really well enough to at least leave only about 1 star, if not none. So usually about 1 or 2 stars we leave on the board, but this war we're gonna probably leave about 3. So we'll see what happens. But yep, this is Dark Horizon signing out. Thank you for watching if you do, and have a good one.